I'm reaching for the sky in the last part of today's passive physical therapy videos that I decided to share. Today's session was like 20 minutes long. It's stretching, it's resetting. I have tennis balls under my feet, which you can't tell. This is what I do when I'm trying to take care of myself better. And I let my body kind of do weird contortions and stretches, trying to get realigned. And it is amazing. It helps so much. But, you know, it's hard to explain to people when I say, oh yeah, I stretch. Because I started doing this several years ago. And, you know, when I tell people stretching helped with my fibro symptoms and all the other goober gumps that he said I had, it's not just normal stretching. You know, it's, like I said, since I can do this sitting on the edge of the bed, I can use tennis balls under my feet to help with, you know, hitting all those good pressure points. I've used the tennis balls in my hands to help push on things. I've used them under my back a lot. They definitely help with trying to get that hip. That shoulder, it's wild how the shoulder and the hips are so connected, and the feet, and then the hands, which is why a lot of times, you know, you see me, you know, pulling on my fingers, and a lot of times too, when I'm pulling on my fingers, I'm actually squeezing. I kind of squeeze around on the finger, and you can find spots on your fingers that if you just squeeze and hold, and it's like after a while, it's like it relieves the pressure, and it helps so much, at least for me. But like I said, I've been doing this for eons. I'm very flexible, you know, that good old double jointed stuff. And I know my body, and I listen to my body. So, you know, if anybody else is wanting to try stretching, be sure to listen to your body. You know, it's a slow process. Slow movements, no impact. Getting those joints, whether the shoulder, everyone's will pop and stretch, and oh, it feels so good. The sense of relief when you know, whatever part of the body gets where it is in a better position and feels better. Oh, when every once in a while when those happen, it's just like a whole wave of relief. I quit moving. I just enjoy it because it feels so good. But I'm still working on that tennis ball underneath that foot. Working on that muscle in that bicep. Muscle, tendon, whatever it is. And I just doing little things like that. Oh, there we go. See, there's the finger pull. And then I'm also kind of twisty, squeezy. And it's really weird to watch, even weirder, you know, to feel it happening, because it's, like I said, I just let my body do what it needs to do, and it just goes wherever it needs to go. But everything's connected, you know. It's just, I can't stress enough, and everything needs to be, you know, lined up and stretched and, you know, able to function the way it's supposed to be. Like even nerves, you know, from sitting all day, nerves get pinched and squished, and then you gotta, you know, when you stretch them out, ooh, that's the sometimes not comfortable part either, because things that haven't been moved or worked or pushed on for a while can definitely cause a little bit of discomfort. But nothing painful. I mean, it's just uncomfortable. But it's a good pain. It's like the toothache pain. Where, you know, it's like, oh, doesn't feel good, but yeah, it does feel good. And working on that hip and lower back. I do a lot of the arm shakes because, like I said, that just helps get things loosened up. The hands. You know, things are loosening up, and I can feel it. I mean, it's like the body gets lighter. Things feel like they can move freer. Rolling that tennis ball around that foot. I'm telling you, if you have tennis balls or anything, preferably hard enough that you can put your weight on. I know some people have used like cans, they roll their foot over cans, but the tennis ball is perfect because you can work your foot around it and get it on those spots, and it just, you can put as much pressure as you want, you can stay there as long as you want, you can move if you need to. It's just, I love the idea of doing this kind of, therapy at home, because the doctor wanted, suggested I could do therapy, and I'm doing basically the same thing that would be happening, somewhere else with somebody else, touching me and pointing me in directions. My logic is, my body knows where it's supposed to be, what it's supposed to do, and if I just relax and zone into my music and let it do its thing, then that's the best kind of physical therapy. And like I said, being passive is, one of the best words I like. But I really appreciate you. If you've happened to stay till the end of this, you're the bomb, and it'd be great if you did all the button pushing that, people do. And, if you'd like to start some stretching, I definitely encourage it. Just, listen to your body, start slow. Any kind of movement is better than no movement. So until next time, bye.